So I'll start with single inheritance, guys. So I'll just take a parent class and give it a function. Let's say function1, and give it a statement. Let's say this is function1. Now let's take another class, guys, class child, and give it the value of the parent class. And after that, we can move for another function. Let's say function number 2, and give it a statement. Let's say print this is function2. Now make a child class object and call the function. So we can call both of these functions. So I'll just call function1, give it the output, and we are getting the output as this is function1. So this is a basic example of single inheritance, guys. Now talking about multiple inheritance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one more class over here. Let's say class parent2. Now what happens is, let's say give it a function number 3, let's say, and print statement this is function3. And in the declaration over here, I'm going to just specify two classes, and when I call the functions, I can call function number 1 and I can call function number 3 as well, guys. So let's see what is happening here in the output. I'm able to call the function number 1 and function number 3 as well from the child class object. So this is the example of multiple inheritance, guys. Now talking about multi-level inheritance, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to specify parent over here, and from this, let's say it doesn't have any declaration of parent1, which is this class, so it is not able to inherit any properties from that. But what I'm going to do is I'll just specify parent2 over here, and I can still call these functions because there is an inheritance going on between them, which is multi-level inheritance, which basically means this class, the parent1 class, is actually giving properties to parent2 class, and parent2 class is giving properties to the child class. So this is example of multi-level inheritance, guys. Now talking about hierarchical inheritance, guys, what I'm going to do is instead of parent2 over here, I'll just specify parent. So for these two child classes, I have the same parent class. And now let's see if I can have the same output or not. I'm not going to get the properties from the parent2 because I have not specified it in the inheritance. So I'll just remove this and let's see what happens. I'm getting the output as this is function1. Okay, let's make the object for parent2 as well. All right, give it 1 and ob1 dot. Let's say what functions we can have. I can have the function number 3 and I can have the function number 1 as well. So I'll just print function number 1, and from both the child classes I'm able to print the function number 1. So this is the example of hierarchical inheritance, guys. I'm using the same parent class to give the properties to both parent2 and child class as well. And now talking about hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance actually involves more than one inheritance going on in the single program. So we have a single inheritance over here. So let's say I want to have multiple inheritance as well. So I'll just specify parent2 now. And this is the example of hybrid inheritance, guys, because we have a single inheritance going on over here. And in the child class, I'm inheriting both the parent1 and parent2. And this is the example of multiple inheritance. So this is a hybrid inheritance example, guys. Okay, we are getting a type error which is saying cannot create a consistent method resolution order for base parents, parent1 and parent2. Okay, let's say instead of this, I'll make one more class over here. Give it a value, let's say parent number 3. Give it a function, let's say 4, and print statement. This is function4. Now instead of parent number 2, what I'm going to do is I'll just take parent number 3, guys. And with the child class operator, let's see if I can actually get the function number 1, and let's say I want function 4 as well. I'm able to do that. So in the output, let's say what I get, I'm getting the function 1 and function 4. So this is a simple example of hybrid inheritance, guys.